Hello, I'm Lindley. Welcome back. Today we're talking words and pictures for the first time. How to start to plan your visuals, particularly in corporate promotional film, and bringing words and pictures together. Now, if you work in marketing or you work in PR, maybe you're training teams, this will work really well for you because you're used to the audience, you know who they are, and you can sort of put a face to a name. But it applies across sectors, across communications. Here, we'll talk about the core tricks and techniques that we producers use that create great content for business right from the start. So let's do it. 3 steps on bringing words and pictures together. As always, there'll be 3 sections shown in the number here and the title right down here. Let's talk about, first of all, the why. Why fundamentally do we use pictures? What do they do? Well, they show customers or your team or investors or partners, the wider world, your audience, what you do if they're done properly and how you do it. Now, they're unique in that they bring us up close and personal with your products, people and processes. They also make it much easier to learn and experience the text or script that you've written. They bring them to life. Basically, visuals show, whereas text simply tells. How do you practically make visuals work better within your corporate content? From the basics only today. Well, first, we all start with a simple point on multimedia content that not everybody actually knows. Pictures lead and words follow. What does that mean? Well, naturally, we look at an image or a video clip first, absorb that information, and then interpret the messages second. So, pictures need to be really interesting, professional, and beautiful. Let's talk about quality for a second. Visuals need to reflect the quality of your brand. I mentioned that in the introduction a few weeks ago. They've got to be good, they've got to be slick, and made by people with skill and experience. Now, you can actually let a piece of content down if the visuals don't match up to the message. It spoils it. So think about your visuals very early on and relate them to the words that you want to say. More about that in a second. For any corporate content, there are common, really important cornerstones of the video, or maybe the graphics, the interviews and stills that we'll all want to see. For example, you recognize this. Video interviews with senior people, a core part of any corporate video. Match up the people you want to film first with the message you want them to say. Locations within your office are another important element. They show the team at work will want to see your products, of course, filmed and photographed in their best light, and that can be all planned in advance. Now, branded graphics are crucial, whether it's a logo, a text, or something a bit more involved and interesting. Animated facts, figures, icons, your products and information, they're stylistic, but they really work. You don't need, though, to have an advertising budget, you'll be happy to hear, to do it. You just need to imagine what you'd like to see first, and then, after you've planned that and walked around your office perhaps, work with professional production people for the right price. Now, you can find out more on forming crisp, clear, customer-focused messaging in the last episode, and come to me for any more advice. For the moment, let's focus on how to relate a script or a piece of content to the visuals in brief, in note form. Number 1, take your initial script and your list of visuals and match them up. Okay, number 2, tweak the wording of your original script to point to visuals, graphics, interviews and more. Pick out that information visually, if you like. Like any good presentation, give the audience a beginning, a middle and an end. That's an essential part of any script. And keep every section short. Keep the action moving, visually and in the word form. And bring in the what, where, who, when, how and why questions from the last episode on messaging to give a full picture of what you do, who you are, how you do it, and with whom. Again, when you're writing your words, imagine the pictures that would show off the subject in hand, piece by piece, paragraph by paragraph. There are lots of creative elements, obviously, structuring and editing, as well as graphics creation that need professional input. We can't go into that right now, but this should take you a very long way. Review back, come forward, and it'll make sense. Okay, next time we'll work through how to inject a natural tone into your interviews in the basics of media and presentation training for your content. Should be exciting, I'm sure you'll want to hear about that. Time to go, but we need you as always to ask questions, to contribute, to tell us your experiences and successes through the channel of your choice. You can get in touch at greenscreen.london, through the Greenscreen page on Facebook, through Twitter, and with me personally. Can't wait to bring your thoughts to the conversation. I hope that's been useful, although quick fire, but it's time to go. We have a busy month ahead, but I'll try to be back really soon in the next few weeks. For now, all the best. I hope that's been useful to you. Take care. See you soon.